Systems are not scary, and today I'm going to just literally demystify that so fast that we're only going to need a little bit of time. So if you are someone that has said in the past, or someone has told you that you need systems, whether you think you need them or not, you do, okay? And so systems can be scary because they're massive and they take a lot of thinking and they take a lot of time to implement. But I want to tell you what systems are going to do for you and why it is worth all of that thinking and all of that time and everything for the future self that you are setting yourself up for success with, okay? In your business, in your personal life, for your brain to not have so much strain on it, okay? Systems are energy. Systems are where you use your energy to set them up, and then they use their own energy to operate, okay? I use this as an example, okay? So let's say you're in a factory, because I have a bunch of manufacturing experience, okay? So in a factory, you have presses or assembly lines, whatever. All of those things take a lot of energy to set up. Doesn't mean you're doing it, right? But you have to know how to use them. You have to know how to do all those things so that way you can get from point A to point B as fast as possible, okay? Now, factories probably need a lot more streamlined things, but essentially what it does is it takes its own energy, right? After it's set up, a human sets it up, and then it takes its own energy to run. That doesn't mean there's other people aren't involved and things don't need tweaked or maintenance, right? We're talking factory, definitely need maintenance. My husband's a maintenance tech, so definitely need maintenance. But it takes far less time after it's set up and after you know how to use it, after it works for your brain, okay? In every single system that I set up, I customize it for you. Or we have a chat about what I believe would really work best for you if I don't set it up for you. We have a talk about it. Because systems are scary when you are trying to figure out what is best for you. There is so many things out there, right? That was me back when I was trying to find the best systems, even with just a task management system. What was best for me? Okay? So many options. Now, where I started and where I am now, completely two different places. How much time it took me to get from here to here? Totally different story. But I'm here to help make it to where it's not scary. You're excited and happy, okay? Because when you decide that these systems are something that's going to save you 10 plus hours a week in your business, that is 40 hours a month. That's 480 hours in a year. That is time that you can get back by putting in the time, front-loading it, or front-loading it to hire someone to do it, and then you will be able to reap it for the entirety of your business. And then when you understand how systems work, you're going to start seeing systems everywhere. Your morning routine is a system. How you track, you're using a planner or task management system, like how you figure out what you're doing in the day. How you figure out where you have to be when. How you're going to get childcare for your kids. There's a process in that. You may not know it because it feels automatic, but there's a process to every single thing that you do in your life almost. Start thinking about it. Start going, what do I do all the time? Maybe I could systematize it and maybe automate some pieces, right? If you're constantly scheduling sales calls, you're in the DMs back and forth, and you're like, oh, I'm just using so much brain power to get these people on a call, but I'd rather just be using my brain power on the call. Well, that's when you end up with a scheduling software, right? Where you send them the link, your calendar is hooked up to it, they pick a time that works best for them, they answer some questions maybe, and then you guys show up to the call. And then you use your energy there, okay? When you set up systems, it uses its own energy, which means it's not using your energy anymore, which means you can use your energy for the things that only you can do, okay? Or maybe the things you have to do, but in general, in the long run, it's only the things that you can do, okay? You're the only one that can coach your clients the way that you coach them if you're a coach, okay? You're the only one that can set up systems in the exact way that you do it if you're a system strategist. Right? Now, can you train other people to do it? Very, very, very similar to you? Absolutely. And that's when you can create a team and all these other layers of your business. But when you are trying, and I'm talking right now as if you are doing the same thing as me. Do you see that? But in any parts of your business, if you're a fitness coach, if you're, I'm literally a virtual assistant, if you're a social media manager, if you're whatever you are, okay? You could even have a retail store, okay? We can go as far as that, nonprofit. Every single business needs systems, and they need to be refined, and they need to work for the people that are using them, okay? If they don't work for the people that are using them, they need refined. They are useless to that person, or they are frustrated, or they're stressed. Do you feel frustrated and stressed right now because you're doing the same things over and over? Because you haven't found a way to do it quickly? Whatever it is, are you stressed? And people are like, oh, we'll just put in place systems. Okay? But you're like, but systems. They feel you. Okay? My entire business is about doing things the most efficient way possible with the least amount of energy from you, right? From your brain. That is my goal. It's to really just streamline your day, and then to reduce the mental fatigue, right? The mental strain on your brain, okay? So you can focus, have more time for yourself, and all of that, okay? That is my entire goal. So every single program, every single video, everything that I put out has that in mind. I want to get you thinking. That is a passion of mine. I want to get you thinking, because once you start thinking, you start questioning. You start going, ooh, how can I make this better? Or, ooh, I know that one person that was going to be able to answer this question for me. Or you start going to Google and you start going, well, what does Google have to say about it? Right? You start getting passionate about how in the world can I make my life and my business better? And we start taking out the scary when it comes to the systems. Okay? We start taking it out. Because we start seeing, well, my big goals might be to travel. My big goals might be to, own a second home. My big goals might just be to own the home that I have right now, free and clear, pay off debt. Okay? What do we need to do any of that? We need time and we need money. Systems, right? Processes, the way you do things, doing things more efficiently is going to give you more time, which then you can spend more time on your business doing actual income producing things, and you can then make more money. I had this aha about a year ago. After I had really gotten most of my business streamlined at that point, I was like, whoa, like this is weird. And I started slowing down. My body started slowing down, and it started having a response that I didn't like. I felt scared. I felt like I was missing things. I felt, okay, when you are so used to being stressed out about everything in your life, or about, is this person taken care of? Am I in the right place? Am I going to be late? Like, did I do X, Y, Z? Whatever it is. When you slow down, when you start having these systems start taking some of that pressure off of you, that's when you go, oh my gosh, what is happening? And it takes a hot minute to get through. But before that even happens, you start going, I have to remember to use this system. I have to remember it exists. So we have to put it in place, all these other things, okay? This is a complicated process, but I don't want to scare you, because I'm here to help make that complicated process it much more streamlined and easier for you. Much, much simpler, okay? Totally here to help you with that. So if you're like, I'm feeling you, I'm vibing with you, I'm loving the energy, I need you to comment below or click any of the links that are in the description here, because any of those are going to take you to something that is going to be beneficial to you. But if you're like, I'm not sure what's going to be beneficial to me, I just need to talk to you, Carolee, then totally click below and set up a coffee chat with me. We will chat. We will get you going, get things going, putting you in the right direction. It is truly a passion of mine to see people excel and succeed and just feel better about being themselves, or to feel better about themselves, to start seeing the progress that we've started here and you go to here, and it's just like, it's liberating for me, but it's liberating for you, and that's why I do it. All right. So when you slow down, when you ask for the support, when you put forth that energy in the beginning, the result of it is priceless. more time with your kids, more time to travel, more money, less stress, less frustration, less freeze, right? More confidence. That might be my favorite one now. More confidence. Okay, I could go on. And I said that this video was only going to be a couple of minutes. I truly only needed a couple of minutes to tell you that it wasn't scary, but then I just get on, I just get these downloads and I just need to keep going. And so here I am, keeping going. And when I do this again as a live or something, it'll be completely different. It could have the same basis and it'll be completely different and said differently, because I truly firmly believe in everything that I'm saying right now. Okay. If you found this video super helpful, I really encourage you to like it at the very least. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and then go ahead and set up a coffee chat or click anything down in the description that you feel is very empowering to you. Okay. Look around, get your questions answered. If you have any questions, put them below. I'd love to either create more content for you that will answer those questions, or just simply answer it in the comments as well. Okay. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I would love to have you back next week when I drop, because I drop one new video every single week just for you. And we really focus on systems and productivity solutions for you as a neurodivergent entrepreneur in your business and your life. Okay. So I will see you next time. Bye for now.